So week 4 of the 2024 NFL season has come and gone, and we've seen some of the best quarterback play that we've seen yet. I'm professional quarterback Justin Arth, and it's time for me to go into my week 4 top 5 quarterback performances of the week, where I tell you who's good and who's not. So, with that being said, let's get into this list. But before I do, make sure you go leave a like, comment, and let me know what you think about this list, and share it to your buddies so they can maybe pick up a good quarterback in fantasy football, or just really know ball and know who's performing well. But let's get into our honorable mentions. So for our honorable mentions, I've got Joe Flacco, Jaden Daniels, Justin Fields, and Dak Prescott. Number 5, CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud had a 110.9 QBR, 27 of 40 for 345 yards, 2 touchdowns, and additional 17 yards on 3 carries on the ground. There doesn't seem to be a sophomore slump for CJ Stroud. Whenever I throw on CJ Stroud's tape, I'm always in awe of his ball placement, his accuracy, his ability to make plays when the play breaks down. And he showed that this week in this tight divisional matchup where you need these wins if you want to be a postseason contender come the end of the season. He did miss a few big throws, like that strike that sailed high right before the half. Number 4, Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson had a 135.4 QBR, 13 of 18 for 156 yards, 2 touchdowns, with an additional touchdown and 54 yards added on the ground. The way Lamar Jackson's playing right now, it's truly hard to grade because he's not throwing the football a lot because he doesn't have to. But when he does, he's throwing the ball and getting the ball to playmakers pretty well. He's being very efficient with the completions that he's getting. But despite that, when Lamar did push the ball down the field, he threw some very impressive layered strikes over the defense, and that puts him in this list. Number 3, Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield had a 100.2 QBR, 30 for 47 for 347 yards, 2 touchdowns with an additional 10 yards and a touchdown added on the ground. Baker Mayfield came out to play against the Eagles. The dude's a gamer. Pretty much every ball that came out of his hands was an absolute strike. He was very accurate in the mid-range game, and ball placement today was impeccable. He did an amazing job in making plays when the rush got there and when the pocket collapsed. He arguably should have had a 3rd touchdown in the air that was dropped. You'll probably see it below. This team will go wherever Baker goes, and that is why he is number 3 on my list this week for week 4. Number 2, Sam Darnold. With a 123.4 QBR, 20 of 28 for 275 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception, with an additional 15 yards on the ground. Week in, week out, we're getting this same high level of play of Sam Darnold. It is now 4 weekends in a row. You can clearly see the quick footwork, the eye movement, the manipulating defenses with the looks and where his eyes are. He's going through progressions very well. He's making, for the most part, very good decisions, and when asked to make big plays with his arms, he's placing the ball to perfection. He continues to show his athleticism to make something out of nothing when the play breaks down, but doesn't rely on it. And lastly, our top quarterback performance of week 4 is Jared Goff. Jared Goff had a 155.8 QBR, a perfect 18 of 18 for 292 yards, 2 touchdowns, with a catch for a 7-yard touchdown. A historical 100% completion percentage from Goff on Monday night was spearheaded by his ability to make defenders miss in the pocket. As we all know, with his strong play-action pass game that Jared Goff is basically known for at this point. Every ball that left Jared Goff's hands was delivered with great anticipation and great timing. His footwork and subtle pocket movement is teach tape. So if any young guy wants to go look at subtle pocket movement and things that I coach over at A11performance.com, make sure you look at Jared Goff's performance in week 4.